Each team has a foul to give as we come up on a minute remaining.
And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by 3. Irving drives to James. Misses the jam, but fouled. James will shoot 2 free throws as he goes down hard. Stays a 3-point game.
And Mike, as a player, there's no pressure right now. You're up 3. Worst case scenario, you got to give him 1 free throw. That should be the mindset. I missed it. You got to step up and knock this free throw down if you're LeBron James.
Warriors will no doubt call timeout. Miss or make here from James. Rattles in the second. 4-point game. Timeout Golden State. Iguodala to inbound. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches. 1 dribble, steps back, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound tip taken by Spades. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
While the man above gives me the hardest role, but it's nothing a man above. Don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do. And Cleveland, this is for you. Oh.
LeBron, you did what no other team had been able to do, coming back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. And to do that, you had to win twice in a place that proved too much for so many teams. What did you find in Game 5 here?
Just locked in. I had to change my approach a little bit on how I approach the game. I wasn't that good in the first 2 games here in this building. I watched a lot of film, detailed it out, changed my blueprint, and was able to put together some spectacular games after being down 3-1. History. The first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit. This is special.
We'll see you in a few minutes on the podium. Mike.
The Warriors welcoming Kevin Durant to the Bay Area. The all-star forward introduced at team headquarters during a press conference viewed around the world. General Manager Bob Myers and head coach Steve Kerr welcoming Durant, and we joined in as well as we interviewed him on the way from the airport to Warriors headquarters.
Just from knowing, play with Steph and Andre at World Championships, and being an all-star game with the whole Warriors staff, and Draymond and Clay, I just felt like they just meshed so well together, and it just seemed effortless. It was kind of organic, and I felt that when I met those guys and started talking to them a little bit more the last few days. So it just seems like a perfect fit personality-wise, man. I was excited. I got an opportunity to get to know them on a different level.
Why did they do this deal? Well, it's an upgrade talent-wise. The fact is that Derrick Rose is still a significant name. He doesn't have star power, the same star power that he used to have, but he's a significant name. Obviously, when you hear that Derrick Rose is leaving Chicago and going to the New York Knicks, it will raise the proverbial eyebrows, no doubt about that.
Completely different looking cast of characters in Chicago. Yes, Jimmy Butler is still there, but the guys around him, at least on the wing, will be Rajon Rondo and hometowner Dwayne Wade. Whoever envisioned Wade ever leaving the Miami Heat, but it happened, and he is back where it all began for him in Chicago. D. Wade with our Steve Ashford.
Let's just start off right away. That changed, the fact that you're here in Chicago after 13 years of spending this day and getting prepped for a season in Miami. Yeah. How different is it for you?
I'm like the new kid in class. I feel like my kids probably feel it's going to a new school. You're trying to find, your place. But because basketball hasn't started yet, when you get on that court, it's basketball. And you get out there and you do what you have to do as a leader. But right now, I feel like the new kid around here, man.
More news out of NBA draft night. The Oklahoma City Thunder have traded Serge Ibaka to the Orlando Magic. Sources confirmed to ESPN the Thunder will receive guard Victor Oladipo, forward Ersan Ilyasova, and the rights to forward Domantas Sabonis in the deal. move frees up cap space for the Thunder, who are looking to re-sign Kevin Durant this offseason and will presumably want to re-sign Russell Westbrook after next season. Ibaka is a 3-time All-Defensive player and previously led the NBA in blocks 4 seasons in a row.
Welcome to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paul is here. To my right-hand side, Mr. Kevin Carter.
Oh, glad to be back. We have skipped football for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been kind of idle, but hey.
Not idle, we just skip. Because people have to go out of town.
Yeah.
Or play Overwatch. Or take naps.
Take naps and watch basketball preseason and all that stuff. You know, just stuff like that. But hey, I'm glad to be back on and
whatever. We'll do football sometime.
We'll definitely do football.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we're gonna catch on football. But nonetheless, we got some folks joining us on the line. We have Mr. Nick Eichas, and also
who is the biggest Cubs fan in the history.
I'm just
kidding.
And also joining us, we have Michael Franz. So, Nick, how you doing today, sir?
Not too bad, man. It's a chilly Saturday morning, and I'm just really glad to be on here, ready for the basketball season to start.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm good. It's a beautiful Arizona morning out here.
Wow.
About 75 degrees. Thinking about maybe hopping in the pool in a little while.
Rub it in, guy.
Hush. If you go outside now, it's about 72. But this morning, I was like, for y'all that don't know, we're from Florida. So when it drops below, what? 65, we're done. We like
I'm from Chicago, so I see these people in 60-degree weather in giant puffy jackets.
Nick, I had a parka
boots,
on.
Snow pants, and a beanie, and it's insane, and I'm in a tank top.
I had a parka on going to work this morning.
And you should be ashamed of that.
No.
Well, I'm originally from Detroit, and I know what that cold weather is like, so I'm the one out here in Arizona that wears shorts and tank tops during the winter, let me tell you.
Look here,
definitely.
I should not be ashamed because, number one, I'm born and raised in Florida, and number two, I have no installation. Kevin's. I'm thin. Let's put it that way. So when I walk outside and it's below a certain degrees, I cannot rub myself together and start a fire. So I wear a big jacket.
Me living in Baltimore 2 years, I dealt with the snow. And
here we go with this again. No, I'm just kidding.
I got used to it, but nonetheless, I enjoy it when it's cool days down here in Florida. So.
I don't.
So I will take them because they're rare down here.
Even though the game tomorrow is going to be a nice 77 degrees for the football game tomorrow.
But you're not complaining, right?
Oh, no, I'll be right there going, hey! But nobody will be in the pool. Oh.
Hey, guys. They yelling on my bench.
Dude. Because I expect them to come out. Sorry, little football talk. I expect them to come out tomorrow and throw the ball around the yard. So they better.
There you go.
They better.
All right, well, there's something happening in 3 days. I'm trying to think what's going on. Kevin, what's going on in 3 days? Do you know?
What's 3 days?
It's
3 days.
Is there a Tough Work convention going on?
No, what day it would be in 3 days? Tuesday?
I think Tuesday. Is it?
It's a new Flash episode.
Oh, yeah, new Flash episode.
Flash.
Guys, anything going on this Tuesday? I swear there's something going on. I just really
don't people in Cleveland get rings or something like that?
Yeah, they finally get a ring, right? Like, this is, their country cousins that finally get engaged get a ring. Oh, that, right?
Oh, my goodness, shots fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, basketball season is back, and I cannot be any happier.
I could never have guessed.
Kevin can already see that I am in game form.
We were watching. I didn't even know people that was in the game. It was like watching the third and fourth quarter of the first preseason NBA game, or NFL game. I'm like, who's that guy?
That guy's nice. Is he gonna make the team or no?
Actually, though, if you were watching a Magic game, we all go, "Who's that guy?"
Oh my gosh! Get out!
Bam! I had to get my one.
I'm sitting here.
Even
with
the Heat
my,
games now. I'm like,
previews on for NBA TV, so trust me, I'm ready for it too.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the starters and all that good stuff. I am dead ready. I'm actually even wearing my Bulls gear as we speak, even though you can't see me.
Yeah, I'm wearing my By Eichas shirt.
And Kevin got his BB.
I got a Star Wars shirt on.
There you go.
And Cortez has a medium orange shirt on. So he's celebrating the holidays by looking like a pumpkin. I kid because I care.
There you go. There you go. Hey, man, you got to joke around and have fun.
No, that shirt you had on last night, though, was I'm going to say.
See what the NBA has resulted to? It's all a fashion thing now. I mean, we're going to have a fashion show on a podcast.
No. You've seen some of the stuff that Russell Westbrook has wore, right? How tight it is?
Yes, he's dressed as if there's a flood every day.
This man, Cortez was wearing a shirt. It was, and Cortez will get this joke, it was Mike McDougal tight.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Cortez was on fleek.
There you go.
No, Cortez couldn't breathe.
Look, man, it was a Gap stretch button-down shirt, and Kevin was like...
But there was no gaps in it.
Shirt screaming, Cortez, I can't fit you.
There was no gaps in between anything. You could tell Cortez has been working out because it was kind of tight in the arm area, but in the rest of the area, you can tell he hasn't been working out.
A little beer gut still going, so it's all good, man. Hey, man.
I can't even buy a kid's shirt that's loose on me. So
for the ladies, man, more love for the cushion, man. That's all I got to say. So.
I'm with you.
All right. Hey, nonetheless, let's get it started. I want to... That was good. Yeah, that was good. I got to get Nick and Mike going into the groove here. So, you know me and Kevin's favorite team. So, you know, our guest that's on the show, I'm going to start off with Nick and tell listeners about who's your favorite team and everything like that, and your favorite basketball memory.
Of course, me being from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan through and through.
Oh, sorry. I had to.
Go ahead, Nick.
But, no, I'm a Bulls fan, diehard Bulls fan. I even have it tattooed on me. So, yeah, my favorite basketball memory, man, I mean, might sound cliche, but 98 finals, Bulls versus Jazz. The iconic shot, the push-off Byron Russell. I mean, I remember being a kid and watching that, and I was like, wow, you know, this. I'm glad that I'm from the area I am, and this is my team that I watch. I mean, watching Michael win all those titles and stuff, and I mean, I love the Bulls. Don't get me wrong. I've been there through the championships. I've been there through rebuilding. I've been there through all that, and you know, it doesn't matter. My heart is in Chicago.
Okay, no doubt. Mike, what you got? Your favorite team and favorite player, and then your favorite basketball memory.
Well, I think Nick and I are going to start a little bit of a rivalry here. My favorite team, hands down, Detroit Pistons. Although it's kind of odd, my favorite player is LeBron James.
Oh, to never guess.
LeBron James.
That's my dude. Someone's got to step up for him sometimes when he was the villain. I don't think he was doing too much wrong, but someone had to be the villain. So someone had to be on the side. So I chose that side. My favorite memory of all time actually isn't just a specific memory. It's more of the actual era of the 80s and 90s NBA.
Oh,
you know, you got the bad boys and the Jordan rules.
Thank you.
The Bird Magic rivalry all the way into the 90s with the Shaq and Penny being teammates.
Yep.
And then just watching an absolute dominance by the Bulls for 6 of 8 years. And it would have been 8 years straight had Michael not played for the White Sox.
Thank you.
Or the Birmingham Barons. But, you know, we all know what it is. It was a tough game back then. It was physical. It wasn't so, to me, it wasn't so corporate. You know, they kind of worry about ticky-tack fouls nowadays. I'm looking for somebody to punch Bill Laimbeer in the face like Robert Parrish did.
Hey.
I don't even got to say no more. Mike wins. Mike say everything I would.
All right, nonetheless.
Hey, no, I fully agree with the whole, you know, this is, you know, a ticky-tack foul era when, you know, you were going up against guys like Shaq and Barkley, and that, hey, you're going to the rim, you're going down. Like, that's exactly it. Now it's to the point where they had to implement a fine for flopping, and then they went away from the flopping, so, or just the fining on the flopping. It's insane. But no, I agree with that 100%. That era is the best era of basketball.
And I was just going to kind of add in here, I mean, I think there's three things that we can kind of attribute the huge change to. International basketball players bringing some of their stuff over from overseas.
Okay.
That kind of changed the game a little bit, allowed it to kind of grow and enhance